Today on General Hospital, Track confronts Alexis for setting her up. Carly fears Michael could be accused of shooting Drew if Willow is acquitted. And Laura and Sunny discuss their Sidwell situation. At the hospital, Brad surprises Britt and wants to know where she was on New Year's Eve, as he can't believe she wouldn't want to spend her birthday with him. She explains she was trying to have a life, and there are things he can't give her. Brad quickly deduces she was with Jason and reminds her that he's already broken her heart once. The ex-lab tech says Jason will never make her a priority and begins listing who comes before her: Sunny, Carly, their kids, their pets, Carly's hairstylist, and the cute little bowl of moss in her kitchen. Britt says Jason has been looking out for her since she came home. Brad reminds her that Jason has a code of honor, and she lies like a rug, and he's going to try to change her. Britt disagrees. Laura stops by. Sunny's to fill him in on Sidwell dating Lucy, but also having a business relationship with Ava, which is driving Lucy crazy. She thinks they can use this to their advantage, but Sunny worries Sidwell is befriending Ava as she's Avery's mother. Laura didn't consider that and reveals that Sidwell had threatened Ace. So she asks Kevin to take Ace to Dublin, where he was offered a job. Laura feels terrible that Avery has been drawn into this, and it is all because of her. Sunny knows that had she not called him, she'd be a suspect in Dalton's murder, and Sidwell would have one. Laura breaks down and admits that after finding Dalton, she had the impulse to call Luke. Laura recalls that when she first got together with Luke, she tried to get him out of organized crime. Now, she's as stuck as he was back then. She feels that if Luke were here, he'd know what to do. Michael finds Jacinda waiting for him at the mansion and explains she came to say goodbye. She also came to return the money Christina gave her, and she knows she's made things worse for him in court. She explains she never thought anyone would find out about Ezra. As the politician is careful to keep his private life private, she wanted to tell Michael the truth eventually, but feared that if she did, he wouldn't need her anymore, and she didn't want to let him go. Michael tells Jacinda that he believes her and asks her not to leave Port Charles. Michael says their relationship may have started off as a lie, but now it feels real to him. Or did he read the situation wrong? In her office, Alexis is working on her closing statements when Tracy bursts in, yelling, "You tricked me!" Alexis says it's called a bluff, and Tracy fell for it. Tracy lashes out at Alexis for pointing the finger at Monica's beloved grandson. Alexis says she was doing her job to protect an innocent woman, but Tracy insists that Willow is anything but innocent and has perfected and weaponized the sweet and innocent act. Alexis believes her client is innocent and orders Tracy out. Willow and Drew are celebrating at the Port Charles Grill when Jason and Carly show up, all for exchange dirty looks before Carly and Jason grab a table. They discuss the trial, and Carly fears that if Willow is acquitted, Turner will go after Michael. Jason is certain Michael didn't shoot Drew, as he would have told him if he did. He feels the one they should be concerned about is Drew, who will want payback. Carly knows Drew will want the world to think Michael is guilty of shooting him. Across the restaurant, Drew suggests to Willow that they can go elsewhere, but she refuses. After waxing about his love for her, Willow goes off on Jason, hurting him. But as awful as Jason is, Carly's worse. She used to be so close to Carly, and now she despises her. She recalls Carly not allowing her to see her children after their wedding fell apart, and Michael and Carly both showed her no mercy. Drew says that soon, Michael will be the one begging for mercy. The congressman gets worked up over how Willow has been treated and decides to confront Jason and Carly, stating it's their turn to grovel. At Trina's, she and Kai discuss all the evidence in the case that points to Willow being the shooter. They also realize that if Willow is exonerated, Michael could be charged, and Willow could get full custody of the kids. Trina wants to go to the cops, but Kai says they'll go to prison if they do, as they trespassed, tampered with evidence, and tampered with a crime scene. Plus, they fled and left Drew there, and they'd face his retaliation. They also realize that if Willow is acquitted, she can't be tried again. At his place, Sunny tells Laura that he misses Luke too, and as much as they hate what is happening, they are doing the right thing. Sidwell thinks he has the upper hand, and he'll get cocky and eventually make a mistake. All they have to do is wait. At the hospital, Brad continues to tell Britt that Jason will only break her heart, and when he does, he will be there for her and won't say, "I told you so," at the cues. Jacinda says Michael didn't read things wrong. Michael doesn't know what will happen with Willow, but being with her has been the one bright spot in this whole ordeal. He asks her to stay. She cries that she promises to stick around as long as she can, and they kiss Dot at the grill. Drew waltzes over to Jason and Carly and reminds Jason that he won't hesitate to press charges if Danny gets near Scout. Carly calls him pathetic for keeping siblings apart, but he says she's keeping Willow from her children, so he's just following her lead. Drew gloats that when Willow is found innocent and Michael is sent to prison, he'll feel nothing but pleasure. When Carly comes begging at his door to see her grandchildren, and he'll slam the door in her face, Carly throws her drink in his face and tells him to go to hell. Willow watches with a smirk. Finally, Kai and Trina turn up at Alexis' office, and Trina says, "We know who shot Drew on the next General Hospital." Willow tells Nina everything she's done has been for her kids, and Tracy tells someone, "It was you."